Hello world and hello chat, how are you guys doing? Nice to see you, I hope you're doing well. It's the middle of the week, so you're halfway towards the weekend. I see what you're talking about, however I seem to have dropped a lot of packets at the beginning of stream. But for now it seems to be stable. I very much hope that it will stay that way. So let's hope for the best, Charlie. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Has anything happened in my life that would be tell-worthy? I don't think so. I've been working on my thesis. And I've been working my job. And I've been working on my voluntary work. Why is you late? Ah, yes, that is something I can talk about really quick. You see, my time plan got a bit messed up today. And basically the decision was that I either do not shower or like reduce my shower time considerably, or I stream later. And I decided that I would much rather take my time and have a nice and comfy shower than rush through things. So, you know, I'm a bit late, but at least I'm not stinky. Exactly, I didn't want to be called stinky. It was very important. Voluntary work? You mean VTubing? No, I'm talking about voluntary work what I'm actually getting paid for. Which is kinda weird because you wouldn't expect to be paid for voluntary work, but they're kind of paying me anyway. You know, like I don't even have to pay taxes on it because it's voluntary work. It's called like compensation of effort or whatever, but honestly they're basically just paying me. So, you know, it's pretty convenient. But I get affiliate by the way, so you can pay me. I can just pay you back whatever you donate to me. So that way you only lose the money that goes to Twitch directly. Oh yeah, I do need to get to that paperwork. I guess I'll talk with my mom about it when I'm visiting her. I'm sure she knows how to do that stuff much better. Hey, Gap. Nice to see you. Thank you for the cat pet. Well, these Kron though come with that, because you see... Yeah, what's the problem? How are you, Gap? I was just, talking about how I'm not stinky. Because I started streaming a bit later, so I would have time to shower. Since his mom knows about taxes. To be fair, the person in our family that knows the most about taxes would probably be my grandpa. Like, okay, a bit of Sinti law. So you see, even if you paid me, it wouldn't be enough to cover the cost of living, right? So I would still need another job. That is correct. Just like me, for real, for real. But I always want you to disclose any second jobs you have. True. Which I'm also a bit meh about. And I would have to tell Prodigious whether I'm a Twitch mod. I mean, I have to tell him while I'm streaming. I'm not sure how much better that is. Anyway, back to taxes. So you see, the best person in my family for taxes would probably be my grandpa. Because, our family is relatively... Like, obviously we're somewhat of like an academics family, but that has been a rather new trend in our history. So my grandpa actually used to lead a construction company, and he is like really good when it comes to business stuff. And basically everyone always asked him when it's about like paperwork and stuff. In general, he's really good when it comes to like practical things and business things. He taught me how to barter back when I wasn't a child. Okay, let's save the bartering story for in a moment and let me finish my first story. So basically, yeah, I could probably ask my grandpa. He would probably know more about this. So yeah, my grandpa used to own a construction company, and my grandma was a teacher, and from there we have like become an academics family. So like my mom, my dad are academics, I'm an academic now, and yeah, so that's kind of where we switched into of an educational occupancy? No, that's not the word. Into more educational jobs is what I'm looking for, I guess. And my grandma kind of started that, being a teacher. Since my grandma was a teacher, she like had a very high opinion of having a good education, and that's why like my mother and also my uncle are very in this direction with their jobs. Yeah, anyway, so my mom also knows a lot about this stuff, and it's easier to ask her since I'm already visiting her. But if it becomes complicated, I could always ask my grandpa. Australia has a much more respectable event modding. Fair. Doing fine, I'm on vacation, so I'm doing pretty nice. Just to decide because I was waiting my new chair that I bought and didn't arrive, and Volvo said it would be today. I'm sure it will arrive later though. Like in the next few days. But it's nice with your vacation. Do you have any plans? No. Is my stream fucking again? No it is. No. Why? We're getting very small parts from the story. How am I supposed to tell my story if it doesn't work? Also, hi Cedric. long. I know I want to hear those. How the head that gets through. It did. Man, where's my connection so fucky? Let me see. Does my ISP still have issues? Did they still not fix them? Hello. It seemed to be some. Yeah. 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 Looks like it's my ISP again. They seem to have a bunch of problems again. Why? Why can I not access normally? I'm at like 3 minutes delay, not welcome to my world. Christ, oh god, also delayed. Yeah, when did they want to do maintenance again? I think they had like maintenance scheduled, right? Well, surely that solves it. Copium? I can't find the email. You're going. Dress fucking lucky me, at least I got my chair right now. Guess Cinti got me good luck. See, I told you it's gonna arrive. She'll give herself luck. Ah yes, the classic story of the person who could have everyone but herself. Das geht nicht mehr. Oh. Okay, so I just checked my address on my ISP, and apparently they are doing maintenance of the internet connection and phones in this area right now. The question is, are they fixing the issue or are they causing it? I really hope they're fixing it. Here it says, affected products, internet and telephone. We are currently maintaining the network. A bar can come to promise of your connection. Okay, cool. So at least it's not my fault, I guess. It doesn't really help us, but IDP, Internet Service Provider, for real, for real. What do we do? What do we do? I mean, I don't really think I can stream over my mobile data, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out within like an hour. Let me check how much I have left. Where are we? It should be somewhere I can see that, right? Online accounts. Do I have an online account? Okay, I have no idea how to log into my online account. I was saying about how when you found out her refresh rate for the poll offering that her cat would end so fast, but in that way she thought for a second and started to laugh. Well, that is Lily for you. Yeah, we're still dropping packets, my connection is still being poor. Which gets us back to the age-old question, chat. What the fuck do we do now? What do we do? What do we do? With the quality of her source, I'm surprised the aspect she knows your address exists at all. I know, right? Really do be the drone internet experience. Really do be. Well, think they're doing both fixing and causing the issue at the same time. I mean, as long as they at least fix it, then I would at least be happy with that. You know? PC Arcade, you can buy one of those 24-hour vouchers. True, but for that I would probably also need to manage to get into my online account of my mobile phone plan, which I don't really have the access stuff lying around for. I would need to like look into that. It's not like I log into that every day. Don't it all your mobile data at the start of the month? Yeah, I do have several days this month where I need to go outside, and I would kind of like to have internet. Oh yeah, I can see how much I've used this month. The problem is that I forgot how much I have, because I haven't really hit that upper limit in a while now, since I got a big enough data plan. But I would need to check what the maximum is, so that I like know how quick I would run out if I stream over that. Because I'm not sure I have unlimited. Let me see if I can manage to log in. Let me check if I even have an account real quick. If I do have an account, then I'm just gonna try to like reset my password, and if they send me an email for that, then I clearly do have an account at least. Do be. Seems like it skipped and caught up a bit. To be fair, when I wrote that about the voucher, I still took pre-message. I was able to hear you said you couldn't log in. I see. Yeah, I'm still losing packets, so I'm afraid the delay is only gonna get longer. Boom. Okay, I haven't gotten an email. So fuck it. Let me register, see if I can like link my phone easily. I love that we're having a bunch of like live bug fixing problems recently. Really makes me very happy. Okay, cool. The password that my password manager created was too complex for the website. That's really amazing. I really love it when websites force you to use weaker passwords. While you do that, CatPat, some emotional support, for emotional support woman. Thank you. Okay, so I have registered. Then I'm gonna complete the registration. If the website lets me. Yeah, let me hydrate while I wait. Okay, this is really cool. The link that I'm supposed to click on to activate my account just loads forever. Amazing. Gotta keep your strength up with a drink. That's a very secure website then. Definitely. Right, I'm just gonna try to log in with what I have and see if it works even without accepting the email. Yeah, no. No, it does not. Great, so my ISP does not work, and the goddamn website of my mobile phone company also does not work. Does anything network related work in this goddamn country? I swear to God, what the fuck? This should not be this difficult. Let me try opening this over my phone. Maybe I can get into my phone company's website if I use their own network. Oh yeah, cool, that worked. So I guess it's just on actually the ISP problem then. Thought I could have missed the login. I recently somewhat different topic. Did you change for BGM recently? Was it mixed differently or something? Well, I swear it has been signed differently the last couple of streams, so am I just stripping? It should be the same. I can't remember changing anything. Wait, let me check. Ooh, let me. Would of course be amazing if now that also doesn't work. No, it should be the same as always. What is this try? Is this try? Yeah, no, it's should be correct. Does anyone else think the same? Like, does anyone else also think that's different than usual? Or is it just Harbor? At the office, Brown decided to go for a walk. I say lost all network even after reset my phone, so I cut it short. So they want to be walking in the fields with no signal. That's fair. That's fair. In long lines. Let me put in my phone number and make sure that I don't read this out loud absent-mindedly. Because usually I do like to read what I'm typing when I'm talking at the same time. But sorry to say, chat, you're not getting my phone number today. You. Well, okay, so apparently there already is an account with a different email address for my phone number, which probably means that it's either going through my mom or my aunt, since those had me set it up back in the day. which probably means that I won't get into it right now. Whoop! That's unfortunate. I need to ask them to actually give me the account data for that. I see Gmail changed the equalizer or something. I haven't even put an equalizer on that part. Like, the only thing that is going for any filters on my stream should be my voice. Everything else is just the raw sound files. And my BGM is literally just OBS playing the physical file of the BGM in the background. And I did check, it is the same file as the one that it should be, so... Chat feed seems to have caught up decently. Okay. What's the question? I won't pay attention because I'm assembling a chair. Hey, chair. Why not? I know another place where you can put your phone number, surely. My mobile contract is also still registered to my mother, but it also won't let me change it. Yeah. So, luckily I can configure everything from my phone. Yeah, my contract apparently needs to configure the stuff in like the web browser with an account. And that account is probably with my mom. So I'm gonna have to ask her for the account data. Which I can't do right now because she's probably already in bed. So that's not really an option today. It sucks for the rare occasion that she sent something via mail. So we're back to a question of what do we do? How's my connection doing? Oh, my connection actually seems to be stable again. Okay, well... let's try reloading the stream so we don't have a ton of delay anymore. The question is, how long is it gonna be stable? Sure, you can watch those 3 minutes. Well, I guess. But the thing is, the delay is not gonna catch back up, right? Like, if you don't reload, you're gonna be 3 minutes behind permanently. I don't know how long the connection is gonna keep steady like this. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna use this time to finish telling my story from earlier, and I'm gonna hope that it actually makes it out this time. Basically, I was just saying that my grandpa had like a construction company, so he knows a lot about paperwork and stuff like that. And my grandma is a teacher, so she kind of started the whole focus on academics in our family. So like my mom and my uncle went into more academic fields, and so am I. So yeah, just a bit of Sinti family lore. Which is why I guess I can try asking my grandpa about all the like tech stuff. About the other story I wanted to tell. Yeah, so basically I was on vacation with my grandparents when I was a child. But my connection is dipping again. Rep. It was feeling that I was about to tell the story. And it just could not let that happen. After all, how would an internet connection allow the streamer to tell a story? We can't have that around here. You have 3 tens of screws, why you need 4 compartments for them. spent so much time not thinking I lost his crew. There's a possible coalition just opening until now I realize the Kavanagh is one of each type. That's bad design. Cyber Twitch doesn't let you set the speed of live stream, so on YouTube you can just set to if you're behind and it will catch up. And Twitch you can always set the speed on VODs, yeah. But I think Twitch said something about that they wanted to start becoming more like YouTube. As in, I think they wanted to like implement stuff that you can pause the stream and like manipulate it more while watching. So maybe we're gonna have stuff like that in a few months, who knows. But I do agree that it would be convenient. Yeah, I don't know, Chai. What do we do now? I can't get into like my mobile contract to see how much data volume I have, slash to buy more for today, so I can't really stream over mobile. And my ISP internet is not working. I'm not sure if I actually gonna fix it or not, but right now it's definitely not doing well enough. So I kind of don't want to stream Talos Principle right now because it's a game where like you probably want to see everything, right? Like if you started watching it, if you like started watching the playthrough, you probably also want to see this part of it. And I would feel bad if you like can't actually see it at all because it's like not being transmitted properly. So maybe we just pay something that's lower maintenance, where it's like not a big problem if you miss a few minutes of it. Like we could play the game that I was planning on playing before last stream while waiting for Ori. So like just play a nice little fuck around game where if half of the stream doesn't stream properly, no one's gonna care about it tomorrow. What do you guys think? If you can answer me at all. Ah, now it's stable again. Cool. I really love it, just fluctuating like that, you know, keeps me on my toes. That way I never know what's going on. Hi. I swear they better fix it. If it's not gonna be fixed after like this maintenance, I'm unironically gonna call them and complain. Because honestly, this is atrocious. I think that would be fine. Another fish stream now? Okay. Alrighty then. I'm gonna close Talos Principle. Don't you dare say something mean about me in those 2 to 3 minutes, but I'll lose due to that. I'll check the VOD. Honestly, I don't even think I could, because the 2 to 3 minutes that you will be missing when you refresh are the 2 to 3 minutes that have happened before I read your message. Like the moment I read your message, you're already refreshing and you're already gonna be live again. So if I react to your message by saying something bad about you, you're actually gonna hear it. So yeah, I don't think that's an option. Anyway, let me change my title. And now we go. It depends on how soon I actually refresh. There. But I wouldn't know, right? So I don't think it would make sense for me to take that risk. Alright. Connection looks stable for now, so I guess let's get into it. I'm gonna try my best to explain this game as we go. I've been playing it a bunch in my free time recently, so if I'm like doing stuff too fast, do stop me and ask questions. I'm more than happy to explain. And it is a game where I should have more than enough time to explain everything, like I don't have any time pressure. Let's make sure. Oh, and my connection is dipping again. Great. I'm just not gonna look at it anymore. I'm just gonna pretend it's fine. It's going to have I used to test and you would refresh and say just answer tower when you got the message saying it's alright to answer. But again, don't do whatever, just so it can be already active because I'm still assembling. Hey, don't worry. You get your chair. Make sure that your chair is nice and working. Let me get a bit of the music in here. I usually have it very low because I'm doing like other stuff on the side. Okay, so this game is a bit similar to... It is an auto battler, but it's not really like TFT, it's more like the Hearthstone auto battler, if anyone has ever seen that one. I'm gonna explain a bit about that in a moment. So, first of all, we need to select our character. We get like a choice of 3 random ones. It's all based on fairy tales and stuff. So, it's gonna be a bit complicated to explain what these do because they require knowledge of some deeper concepts, but I'm gonna do my best. Just sit on a box that the chair came and true. So everything is all hunky-dory. Yeah. Okay, so this captain has the ability... Oh, I hope you can actually see it. Am I in the way? I am in the way. Let me move myself a bit. So you can actually read. You read, bitch! Read! Okay. Think like this should be fine. Okay, so this character has the ability to put up your tools and we can read through, but you know, I'm hoping for the best. Okay, so this character has the ability when you get a treasure, give characters in your shop +1/+1 for each treasure you've got this turn. Treasures are basically permanent buffs. They're kind of like relics that you collect over your run. And the shop is where you get your units. So what is it saying? Basically, each time you get like a permanent buff thing, the makes your like shop characters a bit stronger. So you're gonna get like stronger units in your shop. Actually, there's a way to further improve visibility of text, behold, but god damn it. Well, if it helps you, so be it. Alright, then we have Jason of the Argonauts. Every 4 turns, add a co-captain. Basically, this is just a scaling one, where like every 4 combats you just get a random different leader. So you will also have multiple leaders by the end of it, since you add them, which means that you keep getting like new leader abilities every 4 turns. But they are random, and for the first 4 turns you're playing without any ability. So there's a trade-off. And then we have Dorothy. When you complete a quest, keep an extra treasure. Quests are... some units have quests that they want you to complete. And if you complete a quest, then you get a treasure of the rarity from the unit. So if you have an epic unit and you complete that quest, then you get an epic treasure. And usually you select 1 out of 3. And with Dorothy you can select 2 out of the 3 that are offered. Treasures, like I said before, are the permanent upgrades. So I think I'm gonna go with Dorothy, and we're gonna try to do some questing. I always like getting some extra treasures because I'm greedy like that. Alright, so now we can see the usual game menu. Oh wait, actually, well wait, I remember that this game has like an extra streamer mode thing. Let me put myself over here instead. Because if I remember correctly, the streamer mode on this game is set up to leave space on the left side. Tits may be a bit confused about this, so no guarantee that objects spawn at me will actually hit me for the time being. Alright, anyway, so we have our leader up here. There, as you can see, we have 3 hearts. If we lose all of those, it's game over. So we're gonna try to not lose any of them. These 5 slots down here are our guard, where we're gonna place our units that we want to use. Then this up here is the shop. Right now, in turn 1, where is it gonna land? Where is it gonna land? Oh god, I'm so delayed that I can't even see where it's landing. And then even my like preview is so delayed that I have to like wait for it to hit. Yep, it definitely did not hit me at all. Wait, let me see if I can move Tits over here as well. Something like this, maybe? Oh, let me match that. Yeah, that seems correct. Right. The Tits have followed me. At least have pets always hit the spot. Yep, because they are part of the model. But, right, so this up here is our shop. Right now it's turn 1, so we have a common shop. With every turn the shop will upgrade in rarity and allow us to find rarer and rarer units. So right now we're only gonna find common units. And we have these 3 that are being offered. So we have Puck, who has support plus 3 attack to the characters in front of me. So if we place him in, for example, the left back slot, he's gonna give the first forward slot and the second forward slot plus 3 attack, as long as he's on the field. And you can also see that he is a common Fey villain. These tags can become important for certain abilities. Alright, then we have the Wind-Up Toy. With the ability when I'm attacked, give me +2 attack. This will stack, so this guy can become stronger. And we have the Evil Stepmother, who has quest recruit 3 villains. So if we look at the tags again, for example, this is a villain, this is also a villain. And her quest wants us to recruit 3 of them, not including herself. So, since we are the character that wants to complete as many quests as possible, I think it would be sensible to select a quest character. And as you can see, we can only select one of the ones that are offered, and then we get another choice. Right now you can see that these 2 are glowing, because these are both villains, so they would advance our quest. This one has Sneak, which means that he attacks back row characters first. Usually during combat, the front row characters will be attacked first, and only after they are gone, you will attack the back row characters. But this one ignores it, so for example, he would be able to kill the support unit in the back, which would stop buffing the front row characters. Then we have the Laser Shark, which has the ability Ranged. I didn't explain this about the combat yet, but the 2 numbers that you can see, this number to the left is the attack, and the number to the right is the health. So whenever a unit attacks another unit, both of them will take damage equal to the other's attack. And once they reach 0 health, they are dead. So what range does is that whenever Laser Shark attacks, the opponent will not be allowed to attack back. So Laser Shark will deal its attack and damage, but the opponent that it's attacking will not get to do the same. But it is a rather weak unit, so that's the trade-off. And then we have Anodin. When you silver me, discover treasure in addition to the bonus shop. Yes, so this brings up the concept of silvering. As you can see, all of these cards that we have right here are all bronze. If we find a unit that we already own in the shop, it will become silver. So if you recruit the same unit twice, you will turn it silver. If you recruit the same unit 3 times, it will turn gold. Both silver and gold have their own perks. When you silver a unit, you get an extra shop. So this up here shows you what's currently happening. As you can see, the next thing that happens is combat. So we had 2 shops and then combat. If I would silver a unit, they would get another shop before the next combat. So that's very useful. When you golden a character, you get a treasure from that character's rarity. So it's like you completed a quest for the character. So that's a very good way of getting some additional treasures. And Eladin specifically has the ability that when you silver him, you do not only get the bonus shop that you always get, but you also get a treasure in addition. But you do need to get a second version of him for him to do anything. So I think right here we're just gonna take the Flying Monkey. Because it advances our quest, and because he has the best stat line, so that we don't get fucked in the first battle. Alright, so now it's battle time. We're gonna play against someone else, and whatever they have done. The game is like semi-online, so it's like asynchronous multiplayer. It's basically the boss from other people that have been saved and that are being replayed to us. Well, it's sort of like an actual lobby, which also means that I have all the time in the world to talk and explain things, and other people will not like have to wait for me or anything. Alright, so let's get our first battle. And we won. So as you can see in battle, the characters attack from left to right, one at a time. They attack random targets, but like I said, they need to attack frontline characters before backline characters, unless they have sneak. And it is randomly determined whether I or my opponent gets the first attack. In this case, we won, so our opponent loses half a heart. It's also possible to deal a full heart of damage, but that requires you to win by a large margin. So right now we only won by 1 unit, so they lose half a heart. And now we get 2 more shops. This one, and you can see on the timeline there's going to be another shop and then another battle. So 2 more shops. Let's see what we have. We have the Genus Stepsisters, a lot of step people, so please contain yourselves. Then they have quest, I deal 6 damage in a single fight. Then we have the Dragonling, who has Treasure Hoard 1. As is explained on the cast, this means that this card gets +1 password for each treasure you have. Currently we don't have any treasures yet. And he also has quest, I attack 3 times. Then we have Daughter of Athena with the quest to recruit 3 heroes. Basically the equivalent to Viva's stepmother but for heroes. So I think the obvious choice would be to take the Jealous Stepsisters, because it's another villain for our quest, and we also get another quest that we can complete. Alright, what do we have here? We already know the Laser Shark and Puck. We don't know the Jack in the Box yet. He has Farewell, summon a 1/1 Jack. Farewell is the equivalent of Death Rattle from Hearthstone. It means that when this unit dies, it triggers the effect. So if the Jack in the Box would die in combat, it would summon a 1/1 Jack in its place. It's basically 2 units in one, but they're both pretty weak. So I think it might be best to take Puck here. Not only is he a villain, so he will complete our quest, but also the +3 attack will really help out our Von Bree stepsister to deal the 6 damage she wants to deal in one fight. Because with 1 attack she's never gonna get there. So we're gonna take Puck, put him in the backline. As you can see, he is now buffing these 2 characters by 3 attack. And we complete the quest, so we get to choose our treasure. 2 of them, because our leader allows us to select 2. Let's see. We have the Padded Shield. Characters in your shop have +2 health. We have Potion of Treasure Finding. Quests give treasures 1 rarity higher. And we have the Magic Acorn. Your supports support all your front slots, instead of only the 2 in front of them. So the one that we obviously want is the Potion of Treasure Finding. Our character wants to complete as many quests as possible, and increasing the rarity of the treasures we get for this will just be incredible. And I think the second one we want to take is the Magic Acorn, because then our support will also buff the Evil Stepmother, which should give us some additional combat strength. As you can see, we now have our treasures over here, and they will also stay with us. They are permanent upgrades. I'm thinking about whether I want to attack with the Flying Monkey first or the Jealous Stepsister. Attacking with the Jealous Stepsister would definitely help her complete her quest, but with the Flying Monkey having Sneak, you kind of always want to use him as quickly as possible so you can snipe opponents apart. I think we're gonna leave it in this configuration. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I wanted. He killed the supports immediately, which weakened his unit and secured us the victory. That's the power of sneaking around. And we completed our quest. As you can see, we now get uncommon treasures. As you can see, my little crystal. Even though the Jealous Stepsisters are a common unit, because of our Potion of Treasure Finding. Well, the rarity has been upgraded. Alright, now we get to keep 2 of these treasures. We have leftover pieces. When one of your toys was KO'd, give the slot behind it +1/+1. Okay, so this introduces another concept, one of the last ones I think, which is slot buffs. There are 2 types of buffs in this game. You can buff units, which just means that the unit gets stronger, then it is tied to that unit. Then there are slot buffs, where you buff the slot itself, so any unit that you put into that slot will get those buffs for the rest of the game. So slot buffs are a lot better since you can exchange the units and not lose them. So yeah, whenever one of your tiles is KO'd, the slot gets +1/+1. Then we have the Warp Drive engine, which just says you get the first attack, so it will no longer be random who gets it. Instead, we will always have that advantage. Then for Heartseeker Bow, your hunt characters have +7 attack. We currently do not have any hunt characters, but basically the hunt keyword triggers its effect when a unit with it kills an opponent's unit by attacking. Slut props? No, not slut bows. So yeah, hunt is pretty powerful, but you need to attack and kill something in order to trigger it. So I think they're definitely going to take the warp drive engine, because getting the first attack is just really convenient. And I don't really think we're gonna go for toys. I mean, we could. We're getting this pretty early, so if we wanted we could commit into playing toys. But I'm personally not a big fan of going for toys, because they're just not that strong in my opinion. So I think I'm actually gonna take the Heartseeker Bow, even though we literally have 0 hunt characters right now. Just in anticipation that we will eventually get hunt characters and they're gonna be better than going for toys. Alright, now we see that our shop has upgraded to uncommon, which means that we're getting uncommon characters offered to us. And from this shop onwards, we're also always gonna be offered a spell. So basically the spell works just like a unit would. You can like take it and it will also advance to the next shop. But instead of getting a unit, you get some effect. In this case, the next character you recruit would have +4/+4, which is obviously a nice bonus. The units that we have are Pant Shadow. Recruit buffs from Fae give an additional +1 attack for the rest of the game. Recruit triggers just if you take it. So if I were to take this, then our Fae would get +1 attack bound their buffs, which means that our Puck, who is a Fae, would give +4 attack. Alright, then we have Little Red. Quest transform a character. This would be nice because we obviously want to complete as many quests as possible. But it's actually not that easy to get a character to transform in this game. There are only very few characters that actually do that. And we actually do have one of them in the same shop, which is the Karma Chameleon. Hunt, I transform into a character 1 rarity higher than your shop. So in this case, it would transform into an uncommon character. Not uncommon, a rare. Into a rare character. And as you can see, it has 9 attack because of the Heartseeker Bow. Usually this would be a 2/2. Now it's a 9/2. What did I come back to? Cindy said that. I did not. I think I'm gonna take the Chameleon, because I can't really trigger this quest reliably, and getting an epic character seems like a good idea. It's a sandbag, got the back is at 90 degrees and they say I can change this, so I'm still going. Ew. Why are you bunking me? Okay, so we have a bunch of new stuff. We have the Presence of Gaia, which gives us not +2/+2. So obviously that's just good. We have the Cowardly Lion. I'm too cowardly to attack. Quest, I survive damage 3 times. So yeah, you just kind of slap this guy onto your board and let enemies attack into him. We have Jill Sunshine, which is just a better support, which gives 5 attack instead of the 3 that Puck gives, and also has better stats. And we have Kid Icarus. With Farewell, if I'm golden, discover an epic treasure, but then I never return. So if you manage to find 2 more of this guy, and he becomes golden, then the next time he dies, you get an epic treasure, but he disappears. I just realized the name of the dance follower is in front of your model. Wait, is it? Oh damn, it is. That's funny. Why is that? Oh, it's because it's part of my pop-ups and I have like alerts and stuff in front of my model. Oh. I mean, usually alerts should be in other places anyways. I'm just gonna put them under my model. There we go. Cindy got a chest tattoo. Okay, so I don't really like taking Kid Icarus because it's so inconsistent. It only does something if you find 2 more of it, and that's absolutely not guaranteed. So I think we're just gonna take the Cowardly Lion in an attempt to complete even more quests. And we're gonna replace the Jealous Stepsisters because they have completed their quest and now we're just kind of a bad unit. Also, we're gonna make sure that the Chameleon attacks first so that it can get its Hunt ability to trigger. Like I said before, Hunt only triggers if you are the person that attacks. So if the Chameleon gets attacked by someone else, it's probably gonna get killed without triggering the ability. So we definitely want to have it in the first slot. And since we have the Warp Drive engine, we should get the first attack, which means that it should basically always trigger. I don't think anything this early would survive 12 damage. Funny thing, a bigger boober than she could fit my name on that too. Oh boy. Right. Okay, so we did trigger our ability. And we tied, so no one loses anything. Ooh, we got the 2 blind mice. These are a very interesting rare unit, because they have the ability buffs on me are doubled. So these are actually a unit that you sometimes keep until the very end of a game, just because they can scale into infinity. Where did the third one go? That's the funny thing. If you golden this card, what I didn't mention before, if you golden a card, not only do you get a treasure from its rarity, but also its effect improves. So, for example, Puck would give, I think, 5 attack if you golden him. And the 3 blind mice, if you golden them, turn into the 2 blind mice, if you golden them, turn into the 3 blind mice and have the effect buff on me are tripled. So that's where the third one went. It's just late to the party. Alright, let's see what we have in our shop. The already know the Parents of Gaia, that's just a buff. We have Jack Frost, support plus 5 health. Pretty good. We have the Jealous Stepsisters again. Even though we replaced them, since we recruited them before, they are silver. So if we were to recruit these guys, we would get an extra shop for it. And we have Tink, which has support when a character in front of me attacks, give it +1/+1. Does this game have Pinocchio? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It has Geppetto though. So it's weird that it wouldn't have Pinocchio. To be fair, I don't really play the Toy Biz very often. So maybe I just haven't seen him. But Geppetto is actually a playable leader character, so a captain, and he has the ability that whenever a toy dies, its slot gets +1 per 0, so he is like a toy-focused leader. I see, and one pony doesn't have Shrek. I'm afraid Shrek does not count as a fairy tale, so no. Okay, so we kind of have 2 choices here. We could either take Tink, because this will start buffing our 2 blind mice whenever they attack by +2/+2 since I double it. Or we could just take Presence of Gaia and give the slot of the blind mice +2/+2, which would give them +4/+4. which would be like a stronger immediate buff. But Tink is probably better, since it also affects our other characters. Alright, what do we have? Eladin, Verminitor. Verminitor is just big, but has no other effect, so usually he's pretty bad. And Peter Pan. The accrued buffs from Faye give an additional +1 health for the rest of the game. We could consider Peter Pan. Make our blind mice a bit more durable. We could also once again Present of Gaia them to just give them +4/+4 immediately. But maybe Peter Pan is a good idea. Another thing, because I want to trigger the recruit ability, but I don't really want this unit on my board, you can drag a unit up here to recruit it without playing it. So as you see, that skipped the shop, but it also triggered the ability, so now we get +1 health on these. Oh god, this person's already really strong. Probably gonna lose this one. Yep. Alright, so let's step up our game. We are now at Epic, not Epic, at rare shops. So we could get stuff like the blind mice naturally now. First off, let's take Tink, because it's just a straight up upgrade and it gives us an extra shop. Alright, some choices that we have not seen before. Blackbeard's Parrot. Your pirates have hunt, give my slot +3/+3. Really, really good if you want to play pirates, because it just makes them bigger. We don't have any pirates right now, so I'm not sure how good that would be for us. We're kind of trying to buff the blind mice more than anything right now. Then we have the Dreamer. When I attack, I deal 1,000,000 bonus damage. Kind of a meme unit, honestly. When he attacks, he kills anything, but if he is attacked, it's just a 1/1, so that's kinda bad. Also, sometimes you actually have builds that scale so ridiculously that you survive 1,000,000 damage at the end. Like, I have gotten units up to E numbers before in attack and health, and then the Dreamer doesn't even kill those anymore, so yeah. Then we have Drill Sunshine, support +5/+1. Probably just gonna take her, because she's a straight upgrade to Puck. The spell is Shrink Tea, which shrinks the strongest enemy to 1 health. It's like a one-time use. So in the next combat, the strongest enemy gets set to 1 health, and after that the effect is gone. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Drill Sunshine. Alright, we have 2 things that are not, that we haven't seen before. We have Pigs, which is basically Puck but for health. So usually it gives +3 health, thanks to Peter Pan it gives +4 right now. And then we have Blackjack, who has Treasure Out 1, and the first time I survive damage each fight, get a random common treasure. Basically, the dragon archetype is all about hoarding treasures. So honestly, I feel like our flying monkey has outlived its usefulness, so we're just gonna take this dragon, because it has better stats, and because we can maybe pick up a few treasures on the way while we're trying to like assemble a guild. See, we already got one, so it's already worth. But we drew. I'm a bit worried that we're not getting this quest done. The real treasure are the treasures we picked up on the way, exactly. So yeah, the problem is that he's kind of just dying. so he is not stacking his quest. Anyway, what we just picked up with Sailor Spinach, the next 3 characters may recruit have +4/+1. So it's a temporary buff, but it's gonna give us some momentary strength, which is also nice. What do we have here? We have the silver upgrade for our Blackjack. We have the nesting Scrubfold, who when recruited gives our first slot +2 attack. And we have Rose, who when recruited makes it so that characters in our shop will have +2 health for the rest of the game. And as well we have Pumpkin Spice Latte, which will heal our cracked heart and give us a bonus shot. So kind of a net positive. But I think I can live with losing half a heart. I think getting the silver upgrade is better, especially since we will get a bonus shot for silvering this unit as well. Alright, we already know the wind-up toy. We also have the pirate. Hunt give my slot +1, does +2/+1. So this would be one of those hunt characters that could improve our slots a bit. Then we have Captain Ahab. Quest: I hunt the last remaining character. This one is always a bit tricky to trigger. Then, speaking of pickup rare treasures, here's where I would put a pickup line if I had one. Headpad. Hey, thank you for the headpad. And as a spell we have You Meet in a Tavern, which just gets us a random character of our shop's rarity. So we could take this and get a random rare character. I'm thinking about if I want to recruit Captain Ahab, because completing the quest would be nice. The problem is kind of that getting him to hunt the last remaining character is gonna be difficult with our current build. Usually you want to put him into one of the back slots, so he like attacks later. But since we have 2 support characters currently, we don't really want to put these into the front slots. And at the same time I also don't really want to replace these support characters because they are a pretty big part of our combat strength right now. So I think I'm actually gonna roll the dice and see if we can get a good random. Oh, we did get a good random. We got Greenbeard. Hunt give my neighbors +5/+6. Hey Grass. So I think we're gonna take this over the Cowardly Lion, who probably won't get his quest done. And we're gonna put him over here, so that he like buffs both of these. Oh, I'm being tempted. Well, first off, we already know these 2, and the Itsy Spider is just a stat stick. But True Love's Kiss is a really interesting spell. It transforms the character into a random character 1 rarity higher. This spell is one of the most broken spells in the entire game, because the later rarities are incredibly overpowered. So the sooner you can get them, the better. The problem is that it's still a bit too early for it to show its true strength. We could use it on one of our rares and we would get an epic. But it's only getting like really strong once you get legendaries or secret rares with it. Legendary is the highest that your shop can go. And secret rares are cards that you cannot get through normal means. Secret rares you can only get if you manage to increase the rarity of a legendary unit or through other effects. You will never see them in your shop normally. So secret rares can win you the game on their own. And legendaries are also already really strong. Well, epics are good, don't get me wrong, but the rares that we have currently are all kind of good, so I am hesitant to transform one of them. So I think we're just gonna skip this round. Ooh, we got a good treasure from our dragon. We're gonna lose this round though. This guy is playing toys. The entire identity of toys is made. They like keep spawning more characters, as you can see. Alright, but we got a good treasure, which is the lucky chest. The next treasure you discover has a rarity higher. So this can get us something really, really good. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the Tin Man with the quest to have 1 heart. Exactly 1 heart. Right now we still have 2, so doesn't really make sense to pick him up. We have Sparkles, our first epic character, which has the effect that each fight gives your characters +3/+1. This was a permanent buff, so that can be pretty good. And then we have Snowball, which has Farewell, I get +1/+1, then improved this buff by +1/+1. So this can scale quite a bit, but it's a bit too late to pick it up. It's an uncommon add when an epic shop, so I think we take the epic. And I think we take it over Jill Sunshine, since she only gives +5/+1, but this one gives +3/+1 every fight, so after 2 fights it's already gonna be stronger. Alright, what do we have here? We have the silver upgrade for our Greenbeard, the silver upgrade for Puck we got rid earlier. We have the Rage Mage. When you cast a spell directly on a character, give it slot +2/+2. We're not really going for mages, so I don't think it makes sense to pick him up. I think we're just going to take our silver upgrade. Alright, all hand from deck give your characters +2 attack. Hungry Hyena, each fight give your animal slots +1 attack. This is the identity of animal builds. The entire point of animal builds is usually to buff your slots to infinity. It's a really good scaling build. We have the silver version of Athena, and we have Mockingbird. There will summon a random animal, give it +6/+6 for each of your other animals that were KO'd this fight. We're not really playing animals, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to take this. I think we're just gonna take the spell, get some attack on our stuff, and move on. Ooh, we got Bounty Contract. Your front row has Hunt +1/+1. That's gonna help us scale our front line quite a bit. Alright, what do we have? Navi. Recruit, repair, cracked heart. When you golden me, gain an additional heart. I'm not really afraid of dying right now. I would rather get stronger. Your next shop has a quest character, is enticing. But Fairy Dragon is also a really good card. It has Treasure Hoard 1 and support, just 1/+2 and Treasure Hoard. So it gives all of your front row characters Treasure Hoard, which currently, since we have 7 treasures, would be +7/+7. That's some pretty good stats. Oh, speaking of stats, the spell is Over the Rainbow, which doubles the attack and health of the next character you recruit. So that's also good. Usually I would just slam Fairy Dragon instead of Tank, since it's just straight up better. But since we are the character that wants to complete quests, I'm kind of hesitant. Maybe we could find a good quest character if I take Toto and get some nice reward from that. Then yeah, let's recruit Toto and see what quest character we can get. Okay, we get Salamina the Tyrant, which has support. The characters in front of me have Hunt +4/+4. Quest, I see you successfully hunt 4 times. Now the question is, do we want to take this one? If we complete this quest, we're gonna get a rare treasure. Thanks to Potion of Treasure Finding, it's gonna turn into an epic treasure. And thanks to Lucky Chest, it's gonna turn into a legendary treasure. That's already really, really good. But if we complete a quest for an epic character next, we could instead get a legendary secret rare treasure. And just like secret rare units, secret rare treasures can be game winning. For instance, Lucky Chest will only trigger on the very next treasure we get. I'm kind of hesitant if we want to use this on a rare treasure, or if we want to wait for an epic treasure for the chance to get a secret rare. I think we will probably wait for the secret rare, also because the shop has Papa Bear, which is an amazing card. Each might give you animal slots plus 4 plus 4. We only have a single animal right now, but this is the animal that wants to be buffed. So getting +8/+8 on this card every single turn seems like a very worthwhile investment. So I think I'm gonna take Papa Bear and wait for a better quest to complete. Very nice. Then we get our first legendary. And it is a legendary that I absolutely want to pick up. The Kraken. Hunt, give all 3 front row slots +8/+8. This is an insanely good unit, especially if you get it early on, because it's gonna buff all 3 of our front row slots by +8/+8 each time it kills something. And this buff is obviously also doubled for Blind Mice. It's also an animal, so it will benefit from Papa Bear. So this is gonna scale us to the moon. The question is, what do we replace? We need to either replace Greenbeard or Blackjack. And I think it's Greenbeard. Although the time of Blackjack is probably also quite numbered. Ooh, and the good cards just keep coming. Then... okay, so this is just a support unit, which we don't care about. Once again, we could take the golden rare. This would give us a rare treasure. But as I said before, I kind of want to keep Lucky Chest until I can get something better from it. But we also have Titania in the shop, which is another legendary unit with the effect that each fight it gives characters it supports +21 health. Once again, this is permanent. So getting this early on seems insane, especially with the Blind Mice who are gonna double this. The spell we have here is also legendary, with the effect give a slot +1/+1 when double its buff. But our slot buffs are right now still pretty small. They only have a slot buff on this slot, and it's only +4/+4. So we're gonna take Titania over Sparkles. And now we begin scaling. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, we're scaling. We're scaling to the moon, chat. Oh, and we did a full pile of damage because we won so overwhelmingly. God, look at these stats. +16, +16 already. So Titania gave everyone 21 health, and the Kraken managed to hunt, giving everyone +8/+8 again. But what do we have here? Why do I have 2 common characters in my legendary shop? Game is rigged. We also have Neuromage, which is a really good card, but I'm not sure it fits our current build. When a spell is cast on me, cast it again on another random character, and the quest casts 3 spells on me. The only reason why I would ever take this right now would be to complete its quest and get the secret red treasure that we talked about, since it is an epic. We would need to replace Electric, so we would lose a considerable amount of combat power for it. But I think it's worth it. Blackjack was always gonna be replaced eventually. And we really want those secret red treasures. And of course we get a spell that I cannot cast on their own aid, because it's a combat spell. Deal 50 damage to an enemy if the scales that give your characters +4/+4. Luckily we also have Prospero, who is a legendary mage with +6/+6 for each mage we have recruited this game. With the crest I have 100 attack or health during a fight. This would be pretty doable, since it's gonna get buffed by Titania. Then the Kraken. So I think we can reach 100 pretty fast. It will give us a legendary treasure, which is kind of wasteful, so it's gonna get increased by rarity twice, but there's nothing higher than secret rare. Well, you know. It will still get us to the secret red treasure and miss would count. There's also the Astroya Tuck, which has the ability when it casts for second spell, you can get a bonus shop. It's really good for mage builds, and that's not really what we're doing. How long will it take us to scale? We'll get like 20 health, +16, twice, and we'll make for +24, +64. Then it would still only be at 90. This would take like 3 rounds to actually give me a treasure. So I think we may be better off keeping the Mirror Mage, because I should be able to complete this quest quicker. So I'm just gonna take the spell and keep things as they are for now. Oh hey, we even got the buff. I didn't expect 15 damage to actually kill something this late into the game. But it seems we're quite ahead of the curve. Right, we got some more animals. When I attack I get a buff. This one is sneak and range, so it attacks the backline without taking damage in return, which can be nice. Fund of dragons. So your next drop is all dragons. We're not going dragons, so that's not really interesting to me. So I guess we're just gonna take the legendary spell, transform an enemy character into a random common character. This is just gonna make our next fight a little bit easier. But why not? Oh god, that's a really good shop. We have Nessie, who is just a big idiot, but I don't really care about it. But these other two are amazing. We have Guardian of the Grove, which is an animal with the effect when one of your animals attacks, give your animals +5/+5. So whenever any animal attacks, all my animals get +5/+5. This is insane scaling. And then we have Jabberwocky, who is always good because he has all types. Then he has the effect Recruit, Hunt, and Farewell. I get +10/+11. So this guy gets really big really fast. He's just always good. I think I want to take Guardian of the Grove here, probably over Titania. Because +21 health each fight is probably less than I'm gonna get from these buffs. We may actually lose this one. No, but I was pretty close. This guy is strong. Bruh, why we're not getting any spells that I can actually cast on Mirror Mage. What is going on? This one transforms a character into a random bronze character of your shop's rarity. So even though I can cast it on Mirror Mage, It's gonna transform Mirror Mage, so I'm not gonna get anything out of it. Angelica is a really good character, but not on this one. She has Hunt give my stats to the next character you recruit, especially if you get her early on and have like a bunch of buffs. She can make your characters insanely huge. But there's literally nothing in the shop that we can use, so we just skip. Again, not great. But this guy has recruit, improve the buffs on your next treasure by +1/+2. This one has recruit, give both your back slots +2/+3, and support, give my slot buff to the characters in front of me. And this guy just has a support that grows with the amount of spells you've cast. And we once again don't get a spell that we can cast on Mirror Mage. Usually, completing Mirror Mage is not this difficult. There are a lot of like buff spells that you can cast on a character. Well, we're getting kind of unlucky right now. So I guess we're just gonna take Boon Dweller to buff our back row slots by a bit. Well, I'm a bit worried that this guy is gonna outscale me soon. Yeah, we're already drawing. I need to find the stuff that I need quickly. Okay, so we have Captain Hook, Hunt +20 attack, and summon the KO'd character. This guy can really turn around fights. We have Long John Silver, recruit bronze characters become silver, even me. And we have Conan Quest, deal 200 damage. Problem is that he has to deal with 200 damage, so I still feel like this is not gonna really get me anywhere. I think I'm just gonna take Long John Silver to get my entire board silvered up. Because that already helps a bit. I'm still not getting any spells I can cast on Mirror Mage. That's so infuriating. I guess we're gonna take the Silver Torture, since it's gonna give us another shop with a quest character, so maybe we can get a quest character that's easier to complete than Mirror Mage. No, it's just Prospero again. But that is no longer a problem because we have found the Golden Kraken. Not only does he improve his ability to giving the 3 front row slots +16/+16, but once we recruit him, we're also gonna get a legendary treasure for goldening him, which will upgrade into a secret rare. So let's get ourselves a secret rare treasure. Doubling Cube. Your golden characters have double attack and health. The Trifork. Give your characters Treasure Hoard 3. The first time you discover a treasure each turn, collect all 3. Infinity Mitten. Your Recruit, Hunt and Farewell abilities are all doubled. So as you can see, secret rare treasures are disgustingly strong. Question is, which one of these should we take? Usually Infinity Mitten is almost the default pick, but we only have a single Hunt ability. I mean, doubling this is quite insane, but maybe I should just take the Doubling Cube. All our characters are already silvered, so we're probably gonna go in a few more of them. And even just doubling the stats of the Kraken should be pretty insane. Trifork can also be good, but I'm not sure we're gonna get enough treasures for it to be worth it during the rest of this game. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna play it safe and take the Doubling Cube. Make our Kraken nice and strong. Hopefully we get some more golden characters over time. There we go. Only one more win and we're gonna kick him out. Yeah, see? There's our upgrade for Papa Bear. Now we guess our enemies lost +8/+8 and his stats are also doubled. All of the characters have Treasure Hoard 1. Next turn get a random legendary treasure. Your buff spells give an additional +7/+7. we're not really a spell focused build, so it's either Treasure Hoard or Pandora's Box. I think we have so many stats that Treasure Hoard 1 will not change much, so let's roll the dice on a random legendary treasure. And let's also take Guinevere, with plus 20% for each quest you've completed, but also has the quest either 100 attack or have during a fight, which should be pretty easy to complete. Like if the Kraken gets 1 hunt, actually 1 hunt is just barely not enough. I can just swap her over here for 1 turn to complete the quest. And this is gonna be, I mean, we're probably just gonna win here. But if we don't win, we're gonna complete this quest, which gives us a legendary treasure. Thanks to the Potion of Treasure thing, it gives us a secret rare treasure. And thanks to our captain, we would be able to collect 2 secret rare treasures. So if this guy survives this round, we're gonna get 2 secret rare treasures and gonna be so insanely strong that we're gonna destroy him. But we're probably gonna kill him this round anyway. Unless he got a lot stronger. Which doesn't look like it. So, easy W. That's the first place for us. Okay, so I hope you now have somewhat of a grasp how this game works. I'm gonna play another round and I'm gonna do it a bit more quickly this time, so I'm only gonna read you the cards that I actually pick and not all the options, unless I'm like actively considering them, so that we can actually get through it a bit quicker. So let's play again. Then let me take a sip of my drink. And let's see what characters we get. I have never played this guy because I think he's absolutely terrible. Each turn I charge up, when you fall to 1 heart, give all your slots +1/+1 for each charge. Then get a bonus shop. Oh hey Sephu, it's been a while, how have you been? I'm sorry, my stream quality is really fluctuating today, so I may be buffering in a moment. We couldn't change 90 degrees when you uncheck a video this end. Yeah, too bad. I hope you figured out. But yeah, I don't like this guy. Like, falling to 1 heart seems like an unnecessary risk. Then we have Dray Sparrow, W Hunt's abilities, really good. And Mr. Lamppost. At the start of the game, choose a legendary character and get that character on turn 7. Doubled hunt abilities are insanely strong for obvious reasons, so we're gonna go for hunt abilities this game. I thought it was Hearthstone for a moment. It is pretty much based on Hearthstone. If you've ever played the auto battle mode of Hearthstone, I think it's called Battlegrounds. It's basically like that, but it also has treasures and passive buffs. Alright, in the beginning there aren't really any hunt characters that we could use for our captain. So let's start off with the evil stepmother again. And let's try to recruit out some villains to complete her quest. I see I haven't played any game on the genre actually, and 2 single brain set. So don't worry about it, it's pretty casual. Well, there are no villains in this shop. So I wonder if we should just do some scaling. Give characters in our shop an extra health. Or we could get pigs for this support. Tried Hearthstone for a while, but for some reason I like similar games like Slay the Spire. Ooh, I also like Slay the Spire. It's a good game. Is similar actually, I'm not sure. I mean, it is a card game. I'm not sure how similar it is otherwise. But yeah, Slay the Spire is also a great game. Alright, I think we're gonna take pigs to make sure that our evil stepmother has some extra health. And we lost to an egg. Feels bad. Fair enough, how goes the stream, by the way? It's kind of awkward. My ISP has been engaged lately. So I've been having this issue where my stream just randomly starts buffering and I like drop a ton of packets. Right now it seems somewhat stable, but yeah, I can't really rely on it currently. So I hope that they fix it with the next maintenance. But other than that, I've had fun. Let's get the flying monkey again. I thought it was Twitch, so I kept refreshing, so the EFF that sucks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I looked at like the connection status, it said that they are currently conducting maintenance. So I'm really hoping that they're currently on like the problem and they're like currently trying to fix it. So hopefully it will be done after today. Yeah, so let's take the flying monkey because it's the villain for our evil stepmother. That's an interesting sentence. And I think I'm gonna go for a Nesting's Corrupt Fowl to give our first slot +2 attack so our monkey gets stronger. Okay, I will take a draw. Ugh, a hunt character, I actually don't know this one. Burst from Fae, give an additional +1/+1 for the rest of the game. That's an interesting hunt ability. But maybe I want to go for Sailor Moonshine. Because she would make my next shop to consist of only pirates. And pirates are really, really strong when it comes to hunting abilities. I mean, even our captain is Jay Sparrow, you know? So, pirates are definitely what you want to go for with this guy. Which is why I think I'm gonna take Sailor Moonshine and hope for some good pirates. Alright. These are pretty good. Let's take the pirate, which has hunt, give my slot +2/+1. Remember, this is doubled thanks to our Epton ability. So it's gonna give it slot +4/+2. But it didn't get to attack because my opponent rolled the right for the first attack. Feels bad. And let's see. Do we want the Steps Assist or Pound Shadow? Let's take Pound Shadow. Make it so that our support gets an extra +1 attack to make the red stronger. Let's silver Sailor Moonshine so we get another shop of all pirates and a bonus shop. Nice, because now we get the silver pirate and a bonus shop. We're really stringing these along. Okay, then we're gonna replace our support with Jill Sunshine. Swap over 2 tons of attack instead of health. Nice, we actually got our ability to trigger this time. We did lose, but we did get some good scaling in. Our slot now has +6/+2. Calypso is interesting. When you cast a spell, give your mages and pirates +2/+1. So we could go into a bit of like a spell build with this. We could also go for Jelly Roger, When you recruit a pirate including me, you attack first this fight. This would guarantee that we get our hunt ability off. I think it's worth picking Calypso. Yeah, I think it's worth picking Calypso just to finish the Evil Stepmother quest so I can exchange her for something better. When you cast a spell, give your characters +1 health, give +4 health to the first character you recruit each turn, or survive to turn 12 to get a random legendary treasure. You guys know me, I'm greedy. We're gonna survive to turn 12 and get ourselves a legendary treasure. And we probably just won the game. We got an early Blackbeard's Parrot. Your pirates have hunt, give my slot +3/+3. This is doubled from a low captain ability. So whenever a pirate kills something now, it's gonna give it slot +8/+7. So we're just gonna scale to the moon. Yeah, look at this. It's disgusting. We are a bit low on health, so we do need to scale quickly. Now, let's pick up the Golden Kyrat. Double the next 3 spells you cast sounds good. Now, turn a bronze character silver, give it +1/+1, sure. Especially because this is gonna trigger Calypso twice, which will give all my pirates +2/+1 twice. So this should give us a considerable buff in terms of strength. Oh god. Why does this guy have a golden titania already? Yeah, we're dead. How did he get a golden legendary in turn 6? What kind of fucked up combo did he roll? What? I have no clue how he got this. Oh, actually, never mind, I do. Okay, so he has a 2-headed wizard, which has recruit the next time you cast a spell, cast it again. So he probably had a golden rare. A golden rare unit. And then he cast True Love's Kiss on it twice, which was the busted spell I talked about earlier, which first upgraded to a golden epic and then to a golden legendary. That's a pretty insane high roll. Well, these things happen. Ooh, these are some interesting characters. I'm not quite sure which one is a pick. We have Lady of the Lake, which has collect 5 treasures to get a random legendary character, and this is repeatable. So as long as you can get treasures quickly, this can get you a pretty strong build. We have Artemis, your shop can level up to Secret Rare. This is the only captain that can actually get Secret Rare characters in their normal shop. But we will not have any ability until like turn 10 or something. So basically if we just survive with this character we win, but we need to survive. And then we have Trash Panda, get 2 copies of every common treasure you collect, which can be really strong. But you guys know me, I'm greedy. We're going Artemis, we're gonna try to survive and we're gonna try to get a busted secret rare and win the game on the spot. Okay. Since we are Artemis, we're gonna try to be as strong as possible. So we're literally just gonna get strong units. We don't care about scaling, we just need to win. Through any means necessary, basically. Ouch. Not a great start. Oh, but we get Navi, which when we recruit her repairs the cracked heart. So this can get us back to full health, which is good. Okay, we take draws, okay, just take whatever makes us strongest. Just gonna replace her with this. Gonna save our Navi, I guess. Maybe we can actually go in her and get an additional heart. If we have like 4 hearts, that's gonna increase our probability of survival considerably. But I'm just gonna get the villain to complete the quest. As much as I want to take secret map, we're not gonna get greedy. I'll just take fortifications, which gives us an extra 2 health on our characters. Just making us a little bit stronger. We're still gonna lose this one. Oh, and we lose a full health, that's rough. Okay, a bunch of characters that we can silver when we get a True Love's Kiss. Could go for an epic character, not epic, a rare. Sure, let's go for a rare character. Okay, very good mother isn't bad. Each fight gives your other characters +1/+1. It's just gonna buff everything. Let's replace Viva's dead mother with Blackjack for the better stats. Okay, we're gonna win this one. And we're even getting some treasure on the side. When you recruit a Fae, including me, give your shop pass 1/1 for the rest of the game. Sure. Try to get some like strong pay units. The giving people treasure right now will only give just 2/2. But it's not that great of a buff. So I think we're just gonna take Ember, which recruit gives your characters +1/+1, so I'm just gonna get a bit stronger. Also it's a Fae, so it's gonna buff our shop again. Nice, we win this one. We're already at the epic shop, so just 2 more rounds and we are in the money. We could pick up the ninja in training. I think that's actually a good idea. So we have like a sneak ranged attack that comes first and hopefully can do some damage. We're also gonna buff it a bit more. Oh, this guy's pretty strong. Yeah, I'm definitely losing this. And we're on 1 health. Though. We may not survive. Let's get a different shop. Oh, Angelica. Hey, Lionel. How are ya? It's just too greedy. I'm still paying 6 on. Hey, nice. Okay, let's do it like this. Oh, and let's silver her, sure. Let's silver this guy. Oh, thank you for the raid, Grass. Hello. Welcome in. What did you play? I have 92% completion in it. Hey, almost done. Nice. Hello. I wonder if I want to pick up a black oil. heal the character that KO'd me. I mean, that could be good. I guess let's take it over Blackjack. Just in a desperate attempt to survive. Ah, goddammit, we didn't make it. Oh no! My greed has caught up to me. I've led one hunt till Omega tells me that I switched to Wolf ready. I understandable. Ooh, I don't like any of these. After you recruit 3 enemies, double the attack and health of the next character you recruit. It becomes an animal. Yeah, silver and gold animals are all character types. Every 4 turns add a co-captain. Then what do you think is the best crest? If you're asking me what the best crest is, I'm pretty sure it's Architect. If you're asking me what my favorite crest is, then it's Wanderer. I guess we'll just try to play animals. Right, the next shop is all animals, sounds good. We're just gonna pick up a bunch of animals. Gonna get nice and strong. The game is not giving me animals, that's not good. We're still somehow winning. Okay. This is nice. I have the Architect crest, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like the Wanderer and Shaman crest. Ugh. I mean, the Architect crest is clunky to use because you need an insane amount of shards to like truly use that many tools. But in terms of like DPS, I think it's unbeaten because just spamming tools can kill almost any boss in very, very little amounts of time. But it's gonna like cost 600 shards per fight, you know. That's why I like Wanderer, because I'm, you know, just chilling. If I'm using Shaman Crest, new. The thing with Shaman Crest is that I've kind of just gotten it too late. Like, I basically got Wanderer Crest very early and played through the entirety of the game with it. And by the time that I actually got the Shaman Crest, I didn't really want to change up my playing style anymore, so I've never really used it. Also, I'm a bit iffy about the fact that you need to ground yourself to heal with that one. I do like healing in the air. Wanderer Crest was the last crest I got. Oh, really? I got that one really, really early. I guess it all depends on what path you take for the game, right? Let's take the Snowball. Just because it's gonna have some big stats and probably help us win. God, this guy is insanely strong. Ouch. Sure, let's take a free spider upgrade. Fowlet is good. He has like the game does 1+1 and one of your other enemies is KO, so on animal builds he's pretty good. Oh, big Snowball. Guess we're just gonna attack this guy. Has the hero, so we can complete the quest. We haven't really found any of the payoffs yet, which has me a bit worried. There are like some cards that you specifically knock for that are the payoffs to the anima build. By the way, something that hasn't happened yet, but happened here. When you are only missing half a heart and you win the next combat, you'll regenerate. So full hearts that you have lost cannot be regenerated, but if you're at half a heart, you can regenerate it by winning. So they're back to full health, which is nice. There's a True Love's Kiss, but it doesn't really help us at this point. But we found the Hungry Hyena. This is one of the cards that I was looking for. Each fight gives you animal slots plus 1 attack. This is gonna scale us up real nicely. And I guess we're gonna get the Itsy Spider just so that we can get ourselves the treasure from getting the golden version. Grunting isn't that hard to use actually, I just parry, then move back a bit, then heal. And use Soundcast for tanky damage and one cast for quick damage. Woo. How's my favorite Clanker doing? I'm doing really well, except for my ISP being annoying. I'm not sure if you've noticed yet, or if my connection has been stable, but every now and then I suddenly start dropping a lot of packets and my stream starts buffering. And I'm really hoping that they will fix it in the maintenance today. But yeah, it's been annoying. Let's take the Relic of Antiquity, which each time gives plus 2 to a random slot. Just some more stats. When we actually win with 1 SP on our last guy. Seriously. I'm gonna recruit this guy just to finish my quest, honestly. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I agree. Ooh, Lesser Mimic. I transform into a copy of the next treasure you discover. So let's try to get a good treasure next. I swear, Cinderprice either is dumb during instruction maze, or I simply assume people will straight up ignore the menu and go straight for the video showing how to assemble. I show a piece being placed upside down, I don't give proper instructions on the placement, so I placed it wrong. Now reversing it, it's a lot better. I still think the angle is a bit stiff, but maybe I need to get used to it, let's see. Hey, at least it works now, right? Looking for a master fragment. Oh yeah, there definitely was like a last fragment and a spore fragment that were pretty well hidden. I did manage to find them by doing like another sweep of the entire map, but they weren't easy to find. Now I can probably watch Cynthia's stream. Hey, thank you for the cat pets. Hopefully my stream will let you watch me properly. We're hoping. Right, where was I? Right, let's try to high roll. Let's see what epic we can get. Oh my god, I'm the best player to ever play this game. I don't know what to tell you.
Skill issue.
That is talking about the last frame I gotta do something skill issue, of course. We literally got the best character we could have gotten. We got the Papa Bear back. Each strike give you animal slots +4/+4. That was legit the best epic character we could have gotten randomly. It's gonna start scanning all of our slots. I was simply losing several times, but I was very angry to come here and send it. Well, fair enough. Ooh, that's a really good anima. This anima has the effect, farewell, if I haven't attacked this fight, summon a copy of me. So we always put it into the third slot, so it's on the front line but attacks last from the 3. but if any enemy attacks into it and kills it, it just comes back. So it's just like a dude that can be killed multiple times, which sometimes can actually win you the game. See? Like it's just getting back up. And I basically got a free dude. Okay, we can improve the snowball. Yeah. Ooh, this could be fun. We're gonna get 2 printing presses thanks to our Mimic, which will have the effect when you discover an epic treasure, find a second copy of it. So if we now find an epic treasure, we're gonna get it 3 times. Hopefully we can get an epic treasure. It's gonna be insanely strong if we do. By the way, this is a very Cinti Nerds game, right? I mean, it's a card game. I'm not sure if it's like specifically nerdy. Mere numbers on the screen, I guess. Like, look at this. This guy got up 3 times. It's such a good card. Let's recruit the Ironcast Dragon, who is an animal thanks to our captain. When you cast the spell directly on me, get a common treasure, which is usually quite nice. Ooh, and we got Shulov's Kiss, so we could transform him into a legendary. Sure. Why not? This run is just blessed, guys. So I seem to have done something right, because this once again was literally the best card it could have transformed into. The good old Kraken, which gives my front row slots +8/+8, and is also an animal. Literally one of the best things it could have been. Ooh, this guy actually has a secret rare unit. Yeah, that's the power of a secret rare unit. It died and summoned 3 extra guys. This game's gonna be difficult to win. Secret rare units are quite powerful. So if we have to win against one, we're gonna need to come up with something here. Well, none of these are gonna help us with that. Neither are these. Oh god. This guy is huge. What the fuck is going on here? Damn, we're actually gonna lose 2 fights in a row. This is rough. What to do? I need like some very specific cards if I want to turn this around. And I have a very limited amount of time to get them. This reminds me, Cindy, you should find some time one of these days to watch Lily playing a Monday game called Dispatch. Everyone in that game is a wood, besides it being very sauce all the time. Kind of reminds me of this game because you gotta assemble the heroes for a good team, before you separate them and send each group to certain missions. I see. Monday. Does Lily stream before or after a movie night? I think she streams during it, right? It's not gonna be that easy for me to watch it. These are not the cards that I need. Okay, we do have one, like, easier enemy remaining. So this one is gonna be fine. Okay, this could have transformed Emicat into a common character. If this hits the secret rare, we might win just off of that. But I'm still not getting what I need to win this. Okay, let's silver all our characters and hope that we get them golden, but we might just lose right here. Wait, they transformed their secret rare. This is not a secret rare that it was before. This one is much worse. Wait, they threw! They threw! During, yes, damn. Every much one thing in a movie you can get it. You might want to take a look at the game or you'll get interested to play as well. Is it on Steam? Twice, let me actually have a look right now. Dispatch, you said. Oh, there it is. Superhero workplace comedy where choices matter. Manage a dysfunctional team of misfit heroes and strategize who to send to emergencies around the city. All while balancing office politics, personal relationships, and your own quest to become a hero. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it looks fun. I'll add it to the list. Alright, I have added it to my wish list. Once we find a slot for it, we will stream it at some point. I'm still struggling with the flea games and Silk Song. Yeah, those also took me a while. Don't worry about it, just keep trying. Certainly will. Don't know if you will find time to put them on the schedule. Yeah. That's kind of the problem, isn't it? I will have added it to the wish list, so it will be a contender whenever a slot on the schedule opens up. We will see. I've put one behind in every single high score. Yeah, you just need a good run. Don't worry, you'll manage in time. But yeah, back to what this person did. They like completely threw. They had like a really good secret rare character that was really fitting into their build. And they transformed it into a different secret rare character that was just bad in their build. So they kind of lost the game on the spot because of that mistake. Really silly. Oh, Rovcap suggests a game you want to play it ASAP. I mean, I added it on the wish list. I'm not saying it's the next game that we're playing. That's probably gonna be Hades 2. So, also, I'm literally playing a game on Wednesdays right now that you suggested, so stop complaining. Yeah, dying to play it and I'm not here for some reason. Remember to activate streamer mode. Okay. That seems good to know. Well, I just got juggled in these arch, yeah, happens to the best. How many have I suggested since I'm here? Probably just Hades, besides the wife was playing and Cynthia's of three. Oh. Counterpoint is Wednesday, my dude, and you're not playing a game I suggested. He couldn't find. You literally agreed that this would be better. Shut up. Oh god, I can't with you guys. But yeah, activate streamer mode, important information, yes. Very good to know. Thank you for the headpad. But yeah, like I said, the next game we're gonna play, I expect that the Wednesday slot will probably be the next one to empty, since we are getting towards the end of the Talos Principle DLCs. And once the Wednesday slot empties up and we're done with Talos Principle, I'm 90% sure that the next game I'm gonna slot in will be Hades 2. Because, you know, I had a lot of fun with Hades, so I really want to play Hades 2. The agreement does not mean you can't throw it in your face. Oh, Other times stream out on Cynthia so she does not say things but get her banned from Twitch. I think that's impossible, sadly. Alright, anyway, let's get our legendary treasure. Oh, wait, we don't get a legendary treasure because we had a lucky chest. We get a secret rare. Okay, what do we have? When you cast a spell directly on a character, also cast it on all your other characters. Really strong. Your characters count as all types. Also pretty good. Give your characters treasure hoard free. First turns come a treasure each turn, collect all free. I mean, I don't think we need this one. We're going for animals and we only have animals, so no reason to do that. I don't really cast a lot of spells. Well, I guess it's just Trifork by default. Let's hope that we discover a few more treasures, so this is actually worth it. Oh god, I think we're just gonna die here, to be honest. This guy had like a 300 the last time we met him, and we're not equipped to deal with that. Yeah, and he only got stronger. We're not winning this one, but this is probably gonna be a second place. Yep, second place. Made still a W. Not a big W, but still a W. You know? Okay, like I said, not gonna pick this guy. Aaron! Hey, since we were speaking of Hades, your first character has parry +1/+1 when you replace a golden character, improve this by +5/+5. That's interesting. Yeah, it is a skill issue. Costs 3 spells to get a random common treasure, then upgrade this ability. We could go for like a mage build and cast a bunch of treasure. But I think Charon is just better. Okay, so we want to gold in as much as possible. Let's get some scaling to start off by giving our shop plus 1 attack. We can always go for some early quests with Athena. We got screwed over in the attack order. If they attacked slightly differently, we would have drawn. Let's just take Puck. Get some attack, so we actually win something. But, savor this one. Maybe we can golden her. That would improve our ability, that would be amazing. Let's just take whatever's strongest. Okay, nice win. Get another hero. Let's silver Puck. Since we are trying to like golden stuff. And I'm going to take the Twinkle Twinkle spell, so we get like a really good next character next turn. We snipe my support. That's rough. Let's Peter Pan it up. Complete the quest. Oh, taking Time Top is a really interesting one. After you lose 2 fights, transform you into a random treasure of your shop's rarity. So if we can survive a bit longer, this can be like a really high rarity treasure. I'm going to try and make Captain Ahab work. Let's see if we can hunt the last character. Close. Very close. Farewell, give one of your heroes +3/+4. Interesting. It's probably better than this. Yeah, and just take a lightning bolt. Get a bit stronger. Oh, thank you for the raise! How do I say your name? Bamutombo? Is that it? Please correct me if I said it wrong, but welcome in. What did you play? I hope you had fun. You know what, could I God, do I succumb to the temptation of the egg? After 3 turns I hatch into a random character 1 rarity higher than your shop. In this case it would be a secret rare. I mean, it's a really weak unit, I need to keep it for 3 turns, but if we make it... I was playing this? Oh, I see. Did you win? Did you win? Well, I'm gonna succumb to the temptation of the egg. I always do. I always do succumb to the temptation of the egg. Oh, let's take 1. And then... I still have managed to I still have managed to go in anything, which is really annoying. Let's try to maybe find another Athena. I did. One game I had something like 5 doubling cubes. That is disgusting. Oh, yeah, I'm so weak. We're totally gonna die because of my greed. Ah, perfect timing. Hello, greed. That's so topical of you to appear right now. Oh god, how do we pull this back? Let's try Achilles. Do we want to go for Scar? Maybe Scar can do something here. Fuck it. We're just praying at this point. This looks a lot stronger than what I had. Half heart? No, full heart. Damn. It hurts. God damn it. Oh! We somehow managed to get 4th place though. So I guess we at least didn't lose any stars. Oh, Candyman. Let's do a Candyman game. We haven't done any candy this whole stream. The Candyman has the ability a chaos of +1/+1 and this bonus can be sweetened. We haven't played any sweetening deck before. Basically there are some units and abilities that are candy, and whenever you cast a candy spell, it sweetens your candy and makes them better, so you can like scale that way. Right, let's start with Jealous Stepsisters, or 2 Jealous Stepsisters, of course. And I'm gonna greed for a quest, so I'm just gonna take any quest I can get. Any quests I can get, all of them. Greedy? Ooh, I'm not greedy, I would never be greedy. I'm a perfectly ungreedy individual. Well, I mean, you know, portion of treasure finding seems appropriate with the amount of quests on my board. I'm so sad that our egg didn't hatch last game. Like, if that egg hatched into a secret rare, we totally would have won the game. A candy right now would go nice. Hey, a candy always goes nice. I'm just playing a complete assortment of trash over here. Just to get all the quests done. Well, I guess it's working well enough. Hey, was I even winning? And we're getting a golden stepsister. Sure, let's... Actually, I mean, we are gonna cast a lot of candy spells, so Wand of Anger will probably be worth it. Since you're so angry, she always adds the question mark to the quantifiers of her regular expressions. Now that's a sentient nerd joke if I've ever seen one. Okay, here we have our first like candy unit. Then, when you replace me, sweeten your candy. So it is a pretty simple one. We are gonna recruit it just in order to replace it in a moment. This person looks pretty strong. Probably gonna lose, yeah. What do we want to take? Let's take Rusty Blades just to get a bit stronger right now. Right, we have another candy here. So I will give now one of your characters +1/+1. And since this is a candy unit, this +1/+1 will scale with my candy. So if I now recruit it and replace the gingerbread witch with it, since the gingerbread witch has just sweetened my candy, you can now see that here's another one for like candy. Both my ability has upgraded to +2/+2, and this ability is also upgraded. So yeah, we're scaling. We're scaling, chat. Do I want a Boon Dweller? Yeah, I do. Oh, actually got a lot stronger. That's good. Shoulder Bloom Fairy is tempting, but this one is free. Yeah, it's free. Well, we got our first candy spell. So when you have like candy stuff, these candy spells show up. Give a slot +2/+2, sweeten your candy. Yes, I think I will. Oh, now candy stuff. We got another candy spell. We got a character that when we recruit them gets us a candy spell, and we got an upgrade for our jumping jelly beans. Cool. I think I will... I think I will recruit this one. Sweeten your candy twice. Nice. We're scaling. We're gonna get some huge candy. We can take a Will-O-Wisp for the time being. Farewell, next character you recruit has +4/+4. Just some nice scaling. This daughter of Athena is kinda sitting around collecting dust. But I'm probably gonna have to replace them without completing the quest. Okay. No treats. I'm just getting some weekends but doesn't share any with us. They're all mine. All mine! Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see. Ah, yep, let me hydrate. Have a good night, Cedric. Okay, so we could take the Summer Patch Kit, which has some nice slot buffing. We could also just continuing to buff our candy with Strong Double Yumptuous, which is a great name, honestly, for a card. I mean, giving 2 rams +5/+5 and increasing our candy seems good. I think I'm gonna take this. Like, we're literally just scaling. Scaling to the moon and back. Well... I mean, do I really still intend on completing this quest? It's just going to give me an uncommon treasure. I feel like I should just go get a bonus shop and hope for something that fits my build. Yeah, I would take a pretty Patissier. When I find a treasure, it becomes candy and quests recruit 3 candy characters. Oh, I had another concentrate. Sweeten your candy twice, don't mind if I do. We're already up to 7 candy. Just gonna use this to get a different shop. Ooh, a kraken. But do I want a kraken? I mean, I feel like you always want a kraken. But is it really gonna help my build? I would rather get some candy stuff. What would be the alternative? Get Abracadabra and look for some candy spells? Is that worth it? And if the Kraken is definitely better than the Will-O-Wisp. Ooh. No. I do feel like it doesn't really fit the build. What are our slot buffs looking like? All pretty small. But I don't really want to recruit anything yet, because it would use my Over the Rainbow, and I would rather use that on something that I actually want to keep. I am gonna need to improve my build soon though, because we're starting to get outscaled. Ooh, that's a great card. Give each of your characters +8/+8 and sweeten your candy. Will do. You meet in a bakery. Then a random character of your shop's variety, give it +9/+9, sweeten your candy. Let's get a good legendary here. Well, that's a terrible legendary. Oh well. I guess it's better than J. It's a bit sad that I am losing all my buffs on that guy. Considering that it's like a card that you never want to keep. Ooh, that's what I want. Yes. Tip. Farewell. Summon a 1/1 cookie golem and give it +10/+10. Then sweeten your candy. That's exactly what I want. That's gonna keep sweetening our candy for us. Really nice. Now we could go for a Shadowmancer. Hunt the next time you cast a spell, cast it again. Of course, we do need to get it to like actually hunt, which isn't trivia. Real. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, it's not gonna hunt. These guys are way too big by to hunt. Oh god. I'm really not getting anything great. Okay, we're dead. Some ridiculous stats. Oh no, I feel like we just didn't draw the cards where we wanted this game. 5th place. Yikes. We're losing my precious stars. Oh, also, by anyone wondering, I don't know if any of you ever played Hearthstone, but I'm basically the equivalent of Legend rank, so I'm not like gaining any ranks or losing any ranks anymore, because I'm already at like the top of the ladder. I'm just like gaining rank points at this point. It's a bit like in League when you get to Master and you just collect like LP infinitely. Oh, let's see. Male rats are 5-star restaurant chefs, as we see in Ratatouille, and as we see in the game, female rats are cake makers. True, all rats are cooks apparently. Amazing ones at that. Skinny is smelly, yeah, fair enough. Oh, okay, so Chat, what do you think? Do we go for toys or do we try to scale again? Are we being Cinti greedy and try to survive with Artemis, or are we doing a toy run with villainous toys? What is your verdict? I'm kind of down for either, honestly. I really want to show you guys a secret rare character today. We haven't really gotten one so far. Artemis in one of Cinti's next game. Flounce Fair. Hopefully we actually get to the secret rare shop this time. I want to show you guys how absolutely ludicrous the secret rare units are. Like, literally a single secret rare unit will win you the game if your opponent doesn't have any. But it does mean that we need to somehow survive to that point, which isn't always trivial. Do we go for the egg? No, Cinti, you want to scale. You just need to survive. Don't go for the goddamn egg. Let's see. Why did you tell me bored? Till I already did. Bruh. I'm literally just gonna pick up a bunch of like early game artifacts to just like try and be as strong as possible. I don't know who to buff here. Okay, this guy has a very strong early game board. There was no way we're gonna win that one. Well, we can get some Greenbeard scaling for the time being. Maybe with a bit of back row support. Well, at least we won. We didn't get any of the buffs that I was hoping for, but at least we won. Cowardly Lion? I mean, this underdog isn't really doing anything, so I might as well. Ooh, True Love's Kiss. We could get a silver epic. I could be pretty strong. Egg is probably a trap with a late game cabinet in what feels like a 7-turn meta. Yeah, true. I'm just so greedy that I always want to go for it. Bridge went for the egg, Cinti. Fail. Carsey got some funny tech with Greenbeard. Oh! Yeah, now that you mention it, I never thought about doing that. But that's actually a great idea. Okay, wait, we're cooking. In that case, maybe let's not take True Love's Kiss right here, and let's just take another animal so we get some more slug buffs from Hungry Hyena. Oh god, this guy hasn't lost yet. Yeah, this is pretty insane board. But we only use half a heart. Yeah, well, I would be down for an Iron Cast Dragon. Probably a Weaponry Hyena. Really? Yes, please, give me a legendary. Goldilocks? I just got rid of my slot buffing. No! This card says when you buff another slot, buff my slot by that much as well. But I just got rid of my slot buffing card. God damn it. Oh, and I didn't manage to hunt. That's so rough. That's so rough. Being. It's not really anything great here for me. We could take back Hungry Hyena. I mean, it would probably be over Bone Willow. And is that even worth it? Like, it's gonna give Goldilocks like 3 attack per turn. That sounds terrible. Think we just take a slot buff, honestly, and hope for the best. This one is not looking good. Red. I mean, somehow we got both plays and didn't lose anything. But yeah. It really feels hard to get Artemis through these days. Tell me first Farewell or Athena. I mean, honestly, I always kind of like Athena because just like doing its own thing. That's a skill issue on your part, Gap, but you didn't manage to redeem it. I don't know. I mean, Hades always sounds so good in theory with like doubling your first farewell ability. But I honestly feel like there just aren't that many good farewell abilities in the entire game. Like, I barely find any that are worth it, usually. I think I'm just gonna go Athena. She's like always just good. Especially for the early game. You get that one for 3. What do we want to go for? I mean, we can basically go for anything. I know it's a bad idea, but I always can't resist the early Fawn Rose combo. Like, we're gonna lose the first... Oh, we're not even gonna lose the first round. Greed pays off! Oh my god, guys, greed is so worth it! Greed is the way! You must be greedy, it pays off any time you do it! Oh... Stepsister or stepmother. Stepsister seems easier to do. What else? Do we go for Orb? Sure. More stepsisters. And good old Tank? Or do we try to go for Chameleon? Let's try to go for Chameleon. Didn't get it. Oh, we could go Little Red and hope for the Chameleon to transform. I'm kind of down for that. And we also have Ugly Ducklingo. And do we double down? I don't think we double down on the transformation. Imagine paying for like 10 matches, all of them being greedy and saying it was worth it because you got one well was worth it. You know, as they say, gamblers always quit before they hit it big. What do we have? So much hero synergy. I don't really want to go heroes. Oh, we also got our Feelies. I mean, Tiki Torches is kind of fun, but we don't even have a support character right now. Let's do sort of Vela, I guess. We do have some heroes, so it's at least gonna be good for the early game. True, so let me hit a dig. 7th enemies of the lives. No, skill issue. Is this a cowardly lion anger? Sure. We could go and bunny and hunt a bit. What would we replace for that? Our characters are all kind of huge for no reason. Well, I guess we can get a cowardly lion. We don't need to do the quest. Well, we're definitely winning the early game so far. I'm not quite sure what we want to scale our build into, but it's definitely working for now. The egg is back, guys. Do we throw for the egg? I mean, we are really strong, right? Like, what if we just take the egg? It's gonna be fine, guys. It should go somewhere. Imagine thinking yourself, right? So never experienced that. Woo. And I'm boiled again. Yo, fuck it. I'm sure the egg's gonna be fine. I have learned nothing and I am not afraid to admit it. I have learned nothing and I'm proud of it. We're gonna make this egg work at least one time today. Well, I probably should have taken the turtle. Oh my god, we're doing it, chat. The egg! The egg is gonna head for her getting the egg! Ooh, and a true love's kiss. Wow. Probably gonna take Angelica though. Don't worry, Cinti, the egg is working fine. Let's get rid of the captain. He is not really triggering right now. Let's try to get some Achilles buffs on her first and then trigger her. God, my egg is huge! It's beating their ass! Well, there we got it. And we got the worst secret rare. God damn it. Oh well. I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong. It's gonna get us the secret rare treasure, which is great, but like, there are some secret rares where if you get them on turn 9 you just win the game by default, and this is not one of them. It's fine though. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh. My egg is huge, beating the ass. Don't quote that out of context. You wouldn't dare. Why is everyone except for me so low on health? I guess I've kind of been beating their ass, even though I've just been trying to scale. They're going for calls. God damn it. I have too many hunt characters on this team. Maybe I should just replace Jadika. I mean, she is good, but I'm kind of scaring anyway. Yeah, let's just take the parrot. Get some slot scaling on the bunny. And let's turn this guy silver. There we can turn him gold, that would be busted. Well, am I already winning? Well, I won by accident, chat. No! I was scaling, how dare my enemies be this weak? I wanted to continue. No! I didn't even get my secret red treasure. What was all the egg for? My egg did nothing. I got a secret red before the secret red did anything. I won the game. Oh, suffering from success, truly. Feels bad. Oh. Oh. I really dislike this character usually, but I mean, I guess we can try forcing heroes. I have a wish to send Skeiju, in this case was too much skill, yeah. I mean, either we just go for pirates, which is always good, or we try heroes. I've never really had much success with heroes. I feel like they're just a weak archetype in general, which is why I'm kind of down to try them again. I want to see if I'm correct about them just being bad or if I just haven't tried them enough. So let's try playing some heroes. I mean, they're always pretty good in the early game. But I just feel like they have absolutely no late game plan whatsoever, you know? Okay, if we can golden these two, that would be huge since it doubles our bonus. Oh, fair enough. Let's just go for characters. Get a Nutcracker Prince in here. I mean, there's definitely at least a pretty good early game. The baby bear is a hero? I had no idea. Sure. Just gonna pick up more heroes, I guess. Our enemies are definitely getting stronger. But we're still winning. Okay, there's our first golden. So this is gonna improve our hero ability. Nice. Do we have any quests? I mean, I'm always happy to have this, to be honest, just because even later on, whenever you get a quest, having one rarity higher is just so good. Sure, I guess I will take the first attack. And I mean, I do have some animals, but is this really worth it? Well, I don't think so. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? How did you manage to get this much candy already? That's disgusting. Oh, the Dreamer is a hero? When you recruited Hyros. Great, so that doesn't even work with heroes. No. Yeah, I'm really getting my ass beat. These guys all have much stronger early game stuff than me. And I'm kind of running out of good heroes to recruit over here. Okay, another hero that I can actually golden. Hunt characters, pirates, printing press. We could go for printing press and just pray that we golden Mockingbird. Fuck it, sure. Let's try to high roll this, I guess. Oh, we're not high rolling enough. Maybe just another animal. It's trying better than this. We're kind of just slipping into an animal build. I don't even have any. Oh, I do have one hero for the Nutcracker left to buff, I guess. That's a big ass whale. Well, this made me only lose half a health. Yeah, not gonna lie, this hero kind of sucks. I'm not seeing the point of taking this guy. Like, I gave him another chance, but he literally gives me heroes in your shop have +4/+4, while other captains are literally winning you the game by turn 9. Seems really bad. Okay, we do have a True Love's Kiss, so I guess we can pray that it saves us. I don't think that's gonna save us. Arthur and Chief Evil Officer are both pretty bad, yeah. Yeah. Like, I've tried them several times, but I feel like they are just... You need to work incredibly hard for them to be incredibly mediocre at best. Oh. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with this at this point. I guess we pray that somehow Conan manages to trigger and save us, but yeah, like, look at this. Meanwhile, other people have like a full build of like actually useful stuff, and I'm out here trying to get heroes. Let's not do that again. Well, Dorothy or Merrily? Let's try out Merrily. I've tried Dorothy quite a bit. Merrily is another character that I haven't played much. So let's try to go for like a mage build. The hero and Venkat just don't have enough support within the architecture and being made better by the two, yeah. I feel like if you want to play villains, you should rather go for one of the like hunt characters. And I feel like heroes are just always bad. Like I feel like you never want to play heroes, they're just a bad archetype in general. But yeah, let's try to go for a mage build with Merrily. We are heavily incentivized to pick the left card in our shop, since that's the one that she buffs. I may go for the Fates here. Try to get some free space. Athena is fine. An early snowball could be nice. I think I'm gonna go for that. And I think I want a Rage Mage if I can find one. And then we're gonna start casting some spells in a moment. Oh, we got the Fates. Nice. Like, look at this. My character's already given me a ton of... Like, it's turn 4, this character's already giving the leftmost character in my shop as much as the other character did at the very end of the game. Like, I didn't do any work and I got all the reward. Oh, I'm kind of a fan of an early Dawn Quixote to try and get some nice rare characters. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Wonder if Flopsy is in the base deck for Merrily. I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, I never really got into editing the decks. I feel like it isn't even really necessary. Like, I've only played the standard decks, and I've already gotten to Legendary with that, so... Hello. You can probably optimize them a bit, but it doesn't seem that necessary. Oh. Which is free, the villain's captain that does something. True. I must have comment earlier, but yeah, that one actually gives you some early game at least. Wilson just said, early dawn, quick shots. I need a clip of this, oh god. It isn't fast. People who get in top 10 with standard decks, yeah, it's also the feeling that I've been getting. That's a big bear, but I literally do not have any animals. This Athena is kind of just collecting dust over here. Honestly, I don't care about this Athena. I'm just gonna take this bear to buff its own slot. It's just gonna be a big dude. Oh, actually, I can take a fill. Get some extra slot buffs. Why not? The devs have talked about how they want the pre-made decks to be good enough to play well. Ugh. This guy's pretty strong. But he did attack into my fill several times. So I at least managed to get a pretty good trade in the end. Maybe I should have taken the Olga Magi, now that I think about it. Giant growth. Sure. Oh god, this person has a golden kraken. You credit his casting. How do they get so many treasures? I haven't found a lot of mages, to be honest. And well, maybe time to repair the snowball. Maybe I should repair the rage mate. But that's the only thing that actually has synergy with what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Okay, we got the hunt ability, so we should get some brain. Yeah, there we go. We got a secret rare. Fair work, and another character my attack and health. Very nice. Let's take this over you. So how do we get this buffed up? I mean, I can put it here, so I at least get some slot buffs, which is nice. Let's buff it a bit more. I don't like having this guy in the back line because it's obviously bad. But I kind of want to try for another secret rare, and I kind of have to have Wicked Witch in the front. I'm just gonna replace this guy as soon as possible. Oh god. That's a pretty strong build, my guy. Bad, I'm dead. God damn it. These guys are really getting some nice high rolls. We haven't had like an insane run yet today. I always kind of like Maximos. I feel like Indiana clothes could be really good, but I always have trouble getting some good treasures before turn 10 that he can duplicate. And Silversmith is also good, but requires some time to scale. Let's try Maximus. Usually I do pretty well with him, just by like playing for a bunch of pressure. Not a good start. It's much better. Okay, obviously with Maximus we want to like win fights to KO as many enemies as possible and get our like scaling as fast as possible.